shows that we're live. It shows that we're streaming. And it looks like we are finally streaming. So I'm going to go ahead and get things up and running. I thought there was more than that waiting in the... Getting a little bit of an early start. Hi, Chris.
Hey.
A little bit early. If you were in the waiting room, I'd like you to come back to the waiting room. I saw about 4 people there. I was just setting some things up. And we're going to get rolling here in just a few minutes. And I'll explain to everybody how this is going to work. Jim will be late as usual. Okay. No big shock there. Here's Tim. Hey, Tim. Wait till you get in there. Go figure out what's going on with Twidget. Oh, there we go. Looks good. Good. It's just the delay looks to be bad again tonight. Now, that's crazy because earlier the delay was just non-existent. So, get going here in just a minute. Rick Lake said, hello, 11-hour workday. He's going to go walk around the building, and he'll be back because he's going to be sitting for about 5 hours. And Jeff Ryman, yeah, let's go easy on that. Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Tim.
This camera actually looks good. It's that old, it's an older Logitech. It's this older desktop I got. I'm on it right now.
Yeah, this is a old 170, and it works pretty good. I've got no issues with it whatsoever. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to go ahead and ask everyone to just, any comments that you have, please hold them until afterwards. And then any questions, again, please hold them until afterwards. Obviously, the YouTube is going, and I'll post things from time to time. I will sorry for the delay. I can't do anything about that. And without further ado, let me get this show going.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, so we are right at 8:28. Tonight's special guest is none other than Catherine. If you want to go ahead and start sharing your screen, Catherine Anna Hauserman. She's going to explain why we haven't seen her in a while. So, Catherine, the show is yours. Take it away.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all very well. So I have not been seen because on the 22nd of May was my birthday, and there was the sale 2022 in Cartagena de Indias where I live. So 5 Navy schooling sail ships were docked at the PN1, that's Naval 1 in Cartagena de Indias. So that's the one base of one Navy base of the Armada de Colombia. Yes. So I went to this to sail, and I also I took some photos. Yes. So these ships, they were the first here. So here I have a few photos of the cadets when they started the whole sail 2022. So this is me on the Brazilian ship. She's called Chisme Blanco. So this Chisme Blanco was built in Holland, I think, in 1982.
That's you?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, nice picture.
Oh, it's like you know,
Oh.
with the hat to protect from the sun, and on the you see my scarf to
Yeah.
protect the neck from the sun too, because we had to wait like for almost an hour until they were ready for the parade with everyone. You know, so yeah, it was a bit boring, yes, especially for the children that had to wait too. You know, just to see all the cadets. So yeah,
Why does Darren Gilmore look like Doug?
Gonna left it on in the
He's just got the screensaver on.
Oh, never mind.
wall.
Yeah, that's a good friend of mine. I recognize him immediately. That's really cool, Catherine.
so here,
Oh, wow.
this is so they the people on the
Is,
ship.
is that a quickie wheelchair, Catherine?
Yes, that's a quickie wheelchair.
I make those parts. I recognize everything on it. Oh, that's really awesome. Anyway, carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
This is a great wheelchair. I would not want another one. I tell you, this is brilliant wheelchair. It's highly reliable. There is nothing broken. Now it's like 5 years old now. So, and I had not.
Our motto at our machine shop, which is the sister company to Quickie, and it's also called Sunrise Medical.
Yeah, it's a Sunrise.
We make parts, and we change people's lives each part at a time.
Exactly. Bingo. That's it. Because sometimes you need like, even for the most standard wheelchair, you need special parts. Yes.
Do you know the history? Do you know the history behind that wheelchair company?
No.
Well, I'm an aviator, okay? You know that a little bit.
Yes.
A couple was up in Durango, and it's where they paraglide off of.
Did he say anything of importance?
And the girl, her husband accidentally forgot to tie her safety strap or something when a big wind came up. So she took off and it paralyzed her from the waist down. And she got pissed. And that's how quick wheelchairs got started. She's like, I don't like this heavy wheelchair. I want a nice wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how. Do you know Krishan, the Swiss wheelchair maker?
Yes, I do.
That company started basically the same way.
Back to my screen. Talk to Josh, and I'll talk to you.
I'm an engineer. I want a nice wheelchair. I don't deserve that shit. Yes.
I got some cool stuff I need to email you in the future. We are making a motor that you can walk that wheelchair up on and control remotely.
Oh,
So you
cool.
can use it as a regular wheelchair and or mobile. But we've been in a 5-year process of that.
Oh, so cool. Yes. If
Oh,
I
everything on there I know how to make.
yes.
Even at foot plate. I'm gonna tell you, those little pegs, they go down to your little orange things, your front wheels. Oh
Yes.
man, they're so hard to make. They suck.
I'm sorry.
Machining. They suck machining as a machinist. They
How
have to
do
be.
I dare using them? How do I dare using them? I'm sorry. I didn't want to use a part that sucks, but actually.
Don't take it the wrong way. It sucks making them because the tires on it is plus or minus 1 thou on that bearing that goes down into that wheel on that caster. And it has to be perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's a cool wheelchair. I make those parts.
Yes. I'm glad you're making them. So thank you very much for making the parts for my wheelchair and for other wheelchairs too.
Oh
because
yeah.
these wheelchairs, they're so important. They, they, I cannot
Right.
even, um, I
I
cannot
know
even
you.
describe to you how important my wheelchair is for me.
I bet you love it. That's probably one of the best wheelchairs in the world, and we're the top 10 machine shops in the U.S. and we make those.
Yes. So yeah, thank you very much. Look here. They took like few times the same photo, and here this is um, the
Oh wow.
I just know the German word. The German word for it is Takelage, where all the the ropes and stuff. This is how they access the mast. You know, here is the. I mean, look at the. I know that's wood. Yes, we
Wow.
work with metal, but I'm sure you have a appreciation of these things too. I mean, this is beautiful, if you know what I mean. Yes. So you can see here the four fox. Then you have here the midmast and the trinket, the third one, and oh god, there is another. Oh, I don't know the I don't know the name for that mast. They told me, but I forget.
It's okay.
Mesana and something like that. I mean,
Oh
look at it.
wow.
It's nice, is it?
Wow. Look at that woodwork.
Yes,
And that polished brass.
yes. I mean, this ship was built in Holland. Yes. So here, this is
Oh, there we go.
Chisne Blanco.
Check out that rope down there.
Yes, beautiful. And it's in the national colors of Brazil too. Yes,
Yep.
because Chisne Blanco is from Brazil. Yes. So, and if you ever see a bell like this on a ship, you can look at it, you can make a photo of it, but please don't make a sound with it. Just oh, don't make sound with it, because this is an important how do you say, an emergency signal for them. Yes. So on one of the ships, they had to remove the pommel in the bell so that people cannot
Well, it hurt your ears, wouldn't it?
because people today they don't know how to behave. They are like stupid, and you know the parents they do not pass this knowledge on and tell the children, look. Yes, you can put your hand there, but you cannot move the pommel because you cannot make any noise with this bell. Yes, they don't tell them. It's like all yeah. I was they took very good.
Oh, look at that knot. That's a maybe knot.
That's beautiful, is it? It's like.
Look at the wood in the background. It's not focused, but the knot's in focus. That's nice. Wow.
Yes, it's like art. Yes.
It's beautiful.
This
Oh,
knot is
that's
like art.
amazing.
So
Look at them uniforms.
he was like he helped me with everything. And at some point while I was waiting, he came to ask me if I wanted some water. Yes, and I said yes, please. May I? And then he provided me with some water. It was very nice. So I had like really front row seat, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is. And I was actually glad that I could speak a little bit of English with him, because yeah, I speak like my lousy Spanish.
Oh
Wow.
wow, that's
This is
Wow.
this is the Cotahomoc. Um, this is the Mexican Navy sail ship. Yes. So before we went, we were on the Brazil ship. Yes. On the Brazilian ship, and this is the Mexican ship. Yes. And this ship is a sister ship of the Arcloria. Yes.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is.
Looks like you had a good time.
I tried to make a photo without the ropes, but they were pulled like straight down to stabilize stuff, so I could not put them aside, if you know what I mean. So I tried my best to make a nice photo without the limit.
Still looks good.
Look at this. I mean, it's just. Um,
Oh, wow.
yes, I mean.
But what are those? I swear you tie ropes or something? Why are they in a diagonal angle?
Yeah, this is for the. I think this is for the fox, for the foremost front sails. The fox that they can pull the ropes through those and can pull and put the fox into the right angle to the wind. Yes. And in the background you see the skyline of Cartagena de Indias. Yes, so this is you know, because they were laying these were open, yes. So when they're on the way, they're closed, yes, because of the water. So no water can go in, yes. So the Cotamohoc and the Arcloria, they were built in Bilbao, in Spain, yes, both. And Cotamohoc was built in 82, and the Arcloria was built in from 67 to 68. Yes, so see, this is beautiful. Yes.
Wow.
Very nice.
This is, I mean,
I haven't
yes,
seen
you
a
have
bad
to-
picture yet.
Yeah, I mean they're just like they're raw. Yes, I would have to see this is like
Oh, nice.
the major, the middle mast, yes, called my yaw. So this is, I mean, and all these ships, you know, they were like polished, like I'm sure, yes. I mean, you've seen the deck. I'm sure that I could eat from this deck without getting ill, if you know what I mean. Yes, absolutely. So I would have no doubt. Look at this is. I mean, this is just. I know it's a ship and it's a thing, yes, but it's just beautiful, yes. They put so much work into the ship, and you know also it's not just the people that built the ship, it's also the people that run and maintain the ship like all these years, yes. So this ship was built in 82, so it already has a certain age, yes. But
They're very proud of the ships. No, you can tell that.
yeah.
A lot of
Yes.
work.
I got to tour that one ship that's actually still sitting in the ocean over there at San Francisco Bay. but it was the same. If you go down in it, I don't know, Ken, if you know about it or not. If you go down in there, the boiler room and all that brass in there that runs the engines is the exact same boiler room that they used in the movie The Titanic. I don't know if it's still there or not, but anyway. And it's crazy. They have their own machine shop, everything on board in those ships. They make their own parts on sea.
Yeah, they need to because, I mean, maybe today you can fly in a park. Yes, maybe today if it's like somewhere maybe more or less near the coast. Yes, but if the ship is really on sea, you may have to wait until you can get another part. Yes, so it makes sense that you have your own machine shop in there. Yes.
And it's crazy, you know. I went down there and I'm looking at the lay, a manual lay. You got maybe 2 feet between operating the control handles and operating this lay. You got maybe 2 feet and your back is against the wall. I mean, it's tight. It's tight.
Yes.
It's crazy. Oh, these are beautiful pictures.
Yeah, this is, I mean, they even have, on these ships, they even have like a small hospital with one or two beds, yes. I mean, they have half an ICU down there, yes. So they have oxygen and stuff like that too. You know, all the monitor systems for, in case people.
I wonder what those wheels up there on that previous picture before you flipped it are for.
Oh. So this was you see, I always took the picture of the bell.
See that wheel up there? I wonder what that's for. Or some kind of air handler or something.
Hey, Alex.
This one?
Yeah, right up top there. There's a hand-controlled wheel. I wonder what that was for. It was in your previous picture.
Maybe
Anyway.
to open or close the ventilation that is in there. Maybe they can close it completely for when they're sailing. I have no clue. It's just.
I don't either, but I'm curious.
Guessing.
Let me remind everyone, this is Catherine's show. Keep the chat to a minimum, please, especially between each other, or I will mute you, and if you don't follow that, I will put you in the waiting room. Thank you. Go ahead, Catherine. Continue, please.
So this is the company that made this ship, yes? So this is why I took a photo of Brasileiros de la ISA. So this is ship number 187 in Bilbao, 1982. And the Artilleria was built in the same, by the same company, yes.
Really cool.
This is, I'm not sure why this is black and white, but yeah, okay.
Still a good picture.
Oh, it's an excellent picture.
These were like a little bit hard to make photographs because people, and this too, you know, it's just beautiful. The craftsmanship and the art that goes in these things, it's absolutely insane, you know. I like it because all these things, they have to be made. They have to be made by hand and with precision, you know. And you work with metal, yes. So you know how difficult these things can be to make. Yes. So
Wow.
this is just like beautiful. Yeah, this is
Oh,
the
check
design.
that out.
So
That's
so the other mast that we have seen was the middle mast, that was the Mayor, and this is the first one. Um, it's called Mensana. Yeah, it's good that I made the photos. So yeah, this is actually it's really
were you guys shipped on? Were you guys on the seashore? I see a big building or something back there.
yeah. And here you see the Mexican flag. You know, they have like together with our Gloria, they have one of the biggest flags. You know, so.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Oh, nice.
here
Oh wow.
I made the photo of the signal code.
I haven't seen that in years.
Bringing back memories, Greg.
Navy did away with the signalman rate.
They
Oh,
did?
they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe for emergencies when you have no other method of communication, it could still be useful, if you know what I mean. Yes.
Oh, we still use Morse code sometimes.
Yeah, exactly, and it's still no longer used by the military, but
Oh wow, what is that?
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Look at that bitch.
you can sit, beautiful.
I'd be scared to sit on it.
Yeah, me too. I would like, well, I mean, the wood, the teak, it's like, beautiful.
Wow.
That too, they're really, I mean, you can tell that they're so proud of their ship, because you cannot, I could not, the sea is missing on this side. It's a bit stupid. Why did I not put the sea in it too? It was probably a little bit too near. Ah, and here. So, yeah. Here, this is the next ship, yes? So before we have the Mexican ship, but this is our Gloria. So this is the Colombian ship, yes? So the other one, the Mexican ship, is the sister ship of her, yes? So, and she was built in 1967 to 1968, yes? Also by the same company as the ship before. So this is Colombia's pride too. And here is the hymn of the ship. Is here engraved in the brass. I mean, look, this is the floor, yes? But if I don't tell you that this is the floor, you probably think it's something else, yes? But look how clean this is. I mean, you can almost mirror yourself in it. So this is the Gloria. And they made here a photo of me on the Art Gloria, which is very nice of them. This is why I don't have too many of these photos. And now we are with. Do we have more? No, that was it. Okay, it's finished.
That's it? You didn't get any of them out on the bay or out on the water or anything?
No, I mean the USA. Oh, the U.S. The U.S. Coast Guard was there too, but they were hiding in another harbor, like a super villain. Yes.
That's gonna be a good or a bad thing. That is funny what you said.
That was a good one. Hiding like a supervillain. Well, that was nice, Catherine. I appreciate you sharing that with everybody, as I'm sure everyone does too. Photo Mix Media says, OMG, those pics are great. Good to see Photo Mix Media again.
Oh, I finally talked to that guy a couple of times.
Now I've got to resize Zoom because I changed it a little bit for Catherine. And hopefully I'll be able to do this. Oh yeah, I got lucky.
Man, those photos are amazing. That's so cool what Catherine did.
Well, that explains why we weren't seeing hers, because she was out gallivanting around in the bay.
Why not? I've been doing the same thing.
Oh, I would be too.
That's cool.
Yes, you do the same with airplanes, yes. But I have with the ships. Yes.
Well, I like ships too.
Yes, ships are like I like trains as well, if you know what I mean. Yes.
You can
Oh, I
actually,
love trains.
there's actually a YouTube channel that actually shows ships coming in live. I don't remember the channel, but I see it every now and then. It has like ships coming in San Francisco, I believe.
Aren't you in Macon, Chris?
No, I am east of Macon.
Okay, there's a lot of channels at Savannah.
Okay,
You ought to look that up. I used to live 45 minutes from there.
yeah, okay.
That's the Ports Authority. Actually, River Street's a really cool place to go to.
Yeah, I've been to River Street.
Oh, you have? So never mind. You know what I'm talking about.
But you can hear this live stream is in San Francisco or somewhere, and you hear the radio traffic and everything.
Oh yeah, all that stuff's out there on the internet.
So if the Art Gloria is coming into a port, their cadets they're standing on the masts. It's brilliant. I have no photo of that, unfortunately. So they really put a lot of effort in making sure they can impress people. Yes. And so far, I only have seen the cadets of the Art Gloria doing that. So when they leave the port and when they arrive in a port, they do that. Yes.
Well, it sounds like it was a good couple of few days for you.
So yes, I went on the 22nd of May because it was my birthday, and then I returned on the 23rd of May, and on the 24th of May I was at home. I stayed at home because I helped someone else with PC support, and I also had in the last 2 days I felt a bit tired because I think I got a little bit too much of the sun, you know, because
Sure.
when you're out, you do not necessarily realize it, yes, but only like the next day you're like, I feel a bit dumb, yes. So I stayed, and then on the 25th I went again for the last ship. That was the ship of Uruguay. But you know what? I forgot my mobile phone at home, so yeah, no photos of that ship, unfortunately.
Might have been a good thing to leave your phone at home. no distractions and have fun.
Oh no, I don't have, you know, when I take my phone with me, it is only to make photos. You know, it's not
Right.
for
Yeah.
writing. Because when I'm at home, my phone has Wi-Fi, yes. But when I'm away from home, I do not often buy minutes to have a connection, if you know what I mean, yes.
Yeah.
So my phone, this is why I leave often my phone just at home completely, yes. Um, because I do not even think of it of taking it with me, yes. Because others can walk, write text, yes, and don't look where they go, yes. With my manual wheelchair, I either stand and write, or I move, and then I use my arms for other things, yes, like moving my wheelchair. So I cannot do both at the same time, yes.
Oh, I had a horrible story 5 years ago. I was covering the LA County Air Show in William Jocks Airfield. And something I always tell everybody, don't use mobile hotspots. Well, out there was no mobile hotspot. My phone got hacked. It locked me out of my Samsung account, everything.
You mean public Wi-Fi?
Huh?
You mean public Wi-Fi, don't you?
Yeah, but where I was at didn't have public Wi-Fi. It must have been 20,000 people at this air show. I'm out there shooting photography stuff. Somehow somebody walked past me, and I'm thinking maybe the Wi-Fi spot on the setting on my phone was left open, so I could search for hotspots or whatever. I don't use public ones. That damn thing, that, yeah, exactly. That phone got messed up. Nobody could figure it out. I was like, screw you guys, I'm canceling my service with you, I'm switching to a new provider, and blah, blah, blah. I was pissed. I had to fork out another $1,000 for a nice phone. Because the other one got damaged because somebody hacked it. And take a note from me, do not use public Wi-Fi, even though I was at a place that was no public Wi-Fi. Make sure it's turned off, or the NCFEB thing, Catherine.
Yeah,
No, I was asking.
Excuse me, I didn't hear her. What was that, Catherine?
NFC,
Yeah,
um,
You gotta make sure that's turned off also. Thank you, Catherine.
yes,
Android, was it Android?
Yeah, I got Samsung.
The other way you couldn't reset it without booting it, actually, on Androids. You couldn't do that?
Nope.
Wow.
I got hacked pretty bad.
So the actual
That
software
was that was 6 years ago. They didn't know how to work on those phones. I didn't know how to replace the batteries in the screen and the digipad and all that stuff. Don't tell nobody. And if you did tell anybody and they contact me and want the phone to be worked on, I'm gonna tell them, take this somewhere else. I'm not doing it. I work on computers, not phones.
yeah. And you have to be like specialized to work on phones. Like Jessica Jones she works on iPhone and stuff like that.
I don't know anything about iPhones. I'm lost on that, but it's pretty much the same thing, but different operating systems.
So You want to hear a story about PC support that went on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? So, um, my my friend, he came on Saturday with his PC, and I was like, okay, I'm not sure what's wrong with this PC. So he said to me, you know what, I have problems turning it on. It took me today like 1.5 hours to turn it on. And I was like, okay. He said, well, I have a UPS. Yes. And I was like, yeah, how old is the UPS? He's like 6 years old. And I was like, yeah, maybe the battery of this UPS is now basically gone. So, yeah, so you have this behavior. Yes. Okay. Because when I started the PC, it started up no problem. Yes. I pushed the power on button and it would start. I could enter Windows, so I did a little bit of driver update and cleanup and all this stuff. So I was like, okay, fine. And I was like, your computer is working. Yes. So I cleaned his PC too because I hadn't cleaned it like for 6 months at least, if not 8. So then I said, okay, I see no issues with your PC because the behavior that you tell me has probably to do with the UPS that is 6 years old. Yes. But he also had in his PC, he had Corsair RAM. And when I gave him the RAM, I gave him the RAM for free. Because it was a little bit of a field experiment. I just wanted to see how long this RAM that already had errors on it would last. Yes? And I said to him, look, I give you the RAM for free, but you have to know that I cannot tell you at the moment how long this RAM would last. Yes? Does it last 4 months, 5 months, a year, 2 years? I have no clue. Yes. So on Sunday he came back again with his PC. And he's like, I cannot. The PC is not starting anymore. And I was like, okay. Let's see. And this PC was like, I gave the power, I pressed the on, so it came on, would not post, switches, restarts, and power's back on, would not post. Yes, and I watched it like for 15 seconds. Okay. I took out the power cable, waited until the fan stopped, and then I took out the RAM, put other RAM in, G-Skill, yes, Rickshaw 5, put the cable back in, started the PC up, okay, go, posted it and went straight to Windows, yes, okay, PC is clean, well, we've done the rest yesterday, so good. And then he went back home. And then he came back on Monday. And then he said, well, my PC would not start up at my house, yes. And then he came with the information, when I start my PC, 2 other TVs go off. And I was like, okay. And I was like, why could I not have this info on Saturday? Yes? So, okay, your PC had a RAM issue, yes? We fixed you start up your PC and he doesn't have, you know, his PC has an AMD 3400G. It has no GPU in it, yes? So this PC that it starts, it does not pull a lot of wattage, yes? So it's one of the um, lower voltage systems that I made, yes. So I was like, uh-huh. And then I said, the PC is not the problem, yes. Your electricity in your house is the problem, yes. So because when the PC is here, it always starts up, yes? So PC is here, put the cable in, and he, on Monday, he extra brought his power cable with him too, you know, just to check, yes? If it was maybe the cable, I mean, it could be, yes, but I mean, to damage a power cable, you basically have to cut it, or like a cat has to bite it, or stuff like that, yes, to cause real damage. Yes, so we checked the cable, but the cable was good. And I was like to him, I would have been glad on Saturday to receive this important detail about the two or the PVs that go off when you switch on your PC, yes? Because I could have told you that this is a power issue in your house and not, it has nothing to do with your PC, yes? Okay, the RAM, we had to change that because that RAM was faulty from the very start, yes? That was just a bit of a field experiment on my side because I wanted to know how long this Corsair RAM will last, yes? But now he has good RAM, and I'm sure that his PC will run with this RAM in 4 years, also without any problems, yes?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so then I opened and I remained with Corsair, yes, because I said, okay, yeah, I tried, yes, I mean, why not? So I opened an RMA with Corsair, and then I had to wait until this special weekend was over, because it was like for 1 day more, yes, in US. So what was it? Memorial Day, yes, Memorial Day was on 1 day, correct? So they came back on Tuesday and they told me that they will not replace my RAM, yes, because this RAM was given to me as a one-way courtesy, yes. So I was like, okay. I mean,
I did it.
the RAM that I opened the RMA for, yes. So in 2020, I sent in RAM that was 4 sticks, each stick 8 GB RAM, DDR3 versions RAM, yes, LPX RAM. So for that set, I got 16 GB of 2400 DDR4 RAM, yes, because they didn't have any DDR3 RAM anymore. So, and
Nice.
I dared to now open an RMA case for the RAM. That is, I mean, this is the second set of RAM that fails, yes. So the first one, they did not want me to warranty the RAM because apparently I had no invoice, yes. So I had to go back to the person that gifted me the RAM and ask him for the invoice. Yes. And already there, I got very angry with Corsair. Yes. So this is now the second set of RAM that failed. Yes. I mean, these are two different computers, two different chipsets, two different generations of RAM, two different. You know, it's just the PC is completely different. Yes. So,
Wow.
My RAM never fails. It cranks every time.
She's talking about something else.
I know. I had to make a joke.
I will like to give a shout out to Catherine. Thanks for the computer build parts list.
oh,
My photos are processing a whole lot faster, and you and Ken probably noticed that a little bit on Facebook. Did 3 photo shoots in one day, and they're up and running the next day.
oh, good.
Nice.
I'm glad. So you're happy with your PC, yes?
Yeah, thank you. But that PC does not get on the internet. That PC's on my network, and I use another computer to post those images or email them to whoever it needs to go to.
Yeah,
Which
to
is
keep it
nice.
safe.
I keep it safe. It's over there somewhere in the corner. It's kind of cool. Thank you, Catherine. You're a lifesaver.
Very welcome. Very welcome. I just love doing parties. If you, because I always see the like not the results.
Somebody mute their background.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who that is. I've heard it a couple times actually. I just can't put my finger on it. It's just
Anyway,
real
guys,
low.
Awesome build.
Oh, I'm so glad that you have like good experience with this with your new PC. Yes.
I would like to use it for other things, but I'm like, no, let's keep it young and, let's not leave it alone because, I got 4 or 5 computers here. I actually got 6 computers in a closet that I'm willing to upgrade and donate to a church or somebody to have flight simulators on it. But anyway, I'm a fan.
You can always donate the PC when you come across a person that is maybe in dire need of a PC, yes? So
Yeah. So nobody's biting, so I'm not gonna press it. But
of
yeah.
course not. Just
All right, I'm gonna
across someone.
step back in here for a minute because I'm going to end this here in about 10 minutes anyway. I allotted an hour for this show, and then I'll be back again tonight.
Wow.
Chris Garrett's got some news he would like to share with everybody, so I'm going to turn the show briefly over to Chris. Chris, if you would please enlighten everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I visit Dell forums a lot. Mainly the XPS computers. I visit that forum a lot, and I help out a lot of people. They ask a lot of questions, and I answer. But mostly I just research myself, and I'll answer. I've done that a lot, I guess, because I got an email offering me to be a tech expert.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I'm by no means no expert, but
You better start reading your books.
yeah, but I've researched a lot of stuff. I mean, I guess because I took the time to research, it's not a paid job or nothing, but
Yeah, but it's an honor. I mean, you should be very proud of that.
I am.
Yeah, exactly.
So I asked him today, I said one of the first things he wants to tell someone that gets a hold of him for support Just tell them their side goggling's off and they'll fix it. They'll be fine. Some of us know what that's all about. Some of us don't know what that's all about.
Yeah. We have to be careful sometimes. We get screwed all the time, and I'm sure Catherine and Doug Betts and a lot of those other guys out there, we do get screwed.
Well, I'm sure you do. I'm quite sure you do. I am trying to find how to take the spotlight off that I put on everybody, and now I cannot figure out how to do that. Oh, jeez.
Well, I see Chris, and he's in Georgia. Man, that was really awesome what Confederate Air Force in Georgia did today, Chris.
Oh, what did they do?
They reunited a 101-year-old with his airplane. I forget where it was at. I'm not on Facebook. Maybe you could share it. I don't know, but it was really cool. It was a video about it. They tried their best to get him in the cockpit and take him up flying, but he's like, I can't do it. Really cool things going on.
Yeah, I spent most of my day trying to do something on DaVinci Resolve, and then I thought I'll try to live stream that. That didn't go well, and then I had to run her to work, and then I spent the rest of the day working on DaVinci Resolve, and I did get a little bit accomplished. I did have a new introduction tonight. I don't know if anyone noticed it or not. That's just a prototype of what I'm trying to get done. And I swear I don't remember how to take Spotlight off. So if Chris shows up big on the screen, so be it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow at my convenience and make a prototype part.
That's the way to work, at your convenience right there.
I can't really talk about it right now, but these guys are like, hey, send me your prototype. I'm doing this off the clock, on my time. Send me your prototype. And they're like, hey, because this company's based out of UK, which is kind of cool. A war zone. I'll have to talk about that more later once. Oh, this is going to be nice. They're wanting thousands of these parts if it works.
Now, do you get a fee for designing it and producing it, or is this going to be like a flat fee type deal, or how does that work?
I'm going to put a patent on it, and it's just like with the quick wheelchairs.
Okay, that's fair.
So I really can't talk about it.
I just got.
And I've done the same thing. I've done the same thing with airplane parts.
Nice. So, Chris, you just got 3 more notifications for Take My Survey?
From that, yes. I'm able to take the dang survey. Maybe they'll leave me alone. It's from the hospital that I went to.
Oh man.
I tell them in the survey too. They sent me over 100 emails wanting me to take the survey.
Oops, you did it again.
Yeah, I always just X out of that.
There's that Britney Spears song. Oops, you did it again. You got on their public Wi-Fi and you got screwed.
So we have about a 10-second delay tonight.
I actually did get on their Wi-Fi. I wonder if that's it.
Could be. So Jeff needs to watch the stream, but he needs to remember there's a 10-second delay because I forgot to set the latency. I'm going to go ahead and hit the outro button now. And then we'll wait the 10 seconds minimum. I got to remember when I schedule a stream, I have to manually change the latency. Otherwise, it's going to be slow like it is now.
Well, it's really nice to see Catherine.
Yeah, I was when I reached out to her and she told me what was going on. My immediate thought was, man, we're going to do this one-on-one and share it with the group. And she agreed, and I appreciate that. I would like to do this with anybody. If you've got something you want to share, and if you go on vacation and you want to share your photos and explain to us what's going on, I'll set aside an hour or so and we'll talk about it. That's fine. I'm getting ready to go to North Carolina next month, and I guarantee you I'm going to share my pictures. We're going to take my mom to the Biltmore. hotel.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it.
I'm looking
You're gonna
forward.
love it.
I'm looking forward
Have you
to
ever
it.
been there?
No, I have not.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you anything. You're gonna love it. Take your camera.
Well, of course.
You're gonna love it.
Take the 35 millimeter and my phone and my iPad and whatever else I can think to take. So I will leave.
Take your laptop too.
Yeah, I'm really walk around with a laptop. So I'm gonna let this cycle through one more time for Jeff.
Well, I'm gonna bounce here in about 10 minutes because I want to go cover something that I was invited to.
And that'll end the stream. I'll see everybody tonight at about maybe an hour or so, depending on what time she gets off. And we'll have the regular stream of the regular stuff that we do late at night. So, John, thank you for joining us.
I might join if I'm not.
Oh, no
I'm
worries.
busy.
No
I'm
worries.
taking pictures.
So, we get one more bonus, third time's a charm, and I'll make sure I hit the button this time when it ends. There might be a different outro tonight, though. I don't know.